Community is literally built on strong foundations, and that's why architects today have a lot more to balance when embarking on projects.
Yes, distinguished architect and advisor Nkosi is here to share how shaping a positive future isn't co-signed to walls and entryways. Vaughn, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
I am dying to dive in here because I'm very interested to learn about this. Now, you talk a lot about knowledge transfer and technology transfer. Let's start with what those are.
Sure. So technology transfer, there are a lot of industries out here who want to give free technology to certain people, disadvantaged primarily, and you don't know about it, right? So NASA's one, for example. They have hundreds of patents that they give out for free if you are a startup, things like that. So we try to get that word out. We've been working with them since 2017 and getting that word out about the technologies that NASA has, right?
How do those things make tangible differences?
Great question. So for us, we always start with, forget about the technology. What's the problem that you're trying to solve in your community, right? So is it clean water? Is it energy? Is it housing? Is it food production? People, we find that passion. And they say, and then say, now let's find a technology that can help you accomplish that, right? So we are actually hosting an event in New Orleans, Friday the 13th and the 14th. And we are bringing in alumni, people who are anywhere between 20 and 70 in technology to say, how do you do this? What are these problems you want to solve? So of course, you know what New Orleans has been like over the decades with flooding, things like that. Is that's going to be a big issue: food, climate impact, energy. Yeah.
Now you just mentioned climate impact, and obviously there's growing concerns there. So how does technology transfer help with that?
So it's giving people access again to this technology that can do that. So NASA has a lot of technologies in this area, looking at anything from how do you do stormwater, how do you do energy and moving water around, sanitation. We also base that on the UN sustainability challenges, right? The goals that the UN has set up as the foundation and the framework.
I think a lot of people think about architecture and design as something simple like, how pretty do these windows look on the outside? Do I put a tree outside? Has this always been the case, or is this a moving forward with an eye to the future, preservation and sustainability? Is this something that's always happened, or how do you see things?
Yeah, I would say it's always happened, but like you said, that's not what the public sees. Because people have asked me, like, you're an architect, don't you just design buildings?
Right.
And I said, no, architecture is not just about designing buildings, it's solving problems, right? So clients come to us, they give us a vision, and we put that vision into reality. So that's why clients have come to me over the last several decades.
Now, every area seems to have different cultural needs, ethical needs. Can you sort of tailor the technology in these tools to fit specific needs?
Glad you asked that. So that's been an issue that's come up for us, is cultural competency, right? So different communities need different things. So that's why I said earlier about what's the problem you're trying to solve. What's happening in Las Vegas is not necessarily what's happening in Atlanta, in New Orleans, in New York, San Francisco, et cetera. So absolutely, it's about cultural competency and what's going on in place. The power of place is one thing that I talk about.
So people interested in community development, which is essentially what you do.
Yes.
What would be your advice to them? What would you say to them?
Basically, always look at what is local, cultural. One of the things that I did post-Katrina is not to try to parachute in as I've come from Mount Olympus, to help you out. Local people have the solutions typically to what they want to do, and we have to listen to them. So we also have a platform that we use for story capture and storytelling called My Reality that we use. So we actually give it out free to a lot of community-based organizations so they can actually talk to and get stories from, and journalists, get stories from people who are dealing with real issues in their community.
Now, if people do want to learn more, where can they go?
The easiest thing for me would be vaughn.studio.
That makes perfect sense. Guys, for more information, you can visit also liquidstudios360.com. You can also follow him on Instagram @Vaughn. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you. I appreciate it.